Hello everybody, Nikki here. Hope everybody's well. Another video for the Collage Weekly Assignments by Margarete Miller, Volume 4. This is week 6. This is the standard read through the collage assignment, etc, etc. I've mentioned it several times before, and if you want to sign up for it, we are only in week 6, and I do know people that are actually following this but not necessarily filming everything, but I really want to do it because, you know, why not? So for week 6 we've got an object hung on a wall. These are the prompts: a piece of ribbon, transportation, something sharp, a photo of your family or a family member, and the bonus is a form. So what I've put together, in fact the photograph was a bit of an issue for me insofar as I don't have a lot of family photographs. It's bizarre, isn't it? But that's what happens. So where's it gone? So for an object hung on the wall, let's take all these out and I'll bring them in as they're mentioned. We're back in my book. That was week 5. Quite often, more often than not, you get a clock hung on the wall. So this is a die cut. As you know, I was a card maker. I've been a crafter for years, and I was a card maker for years, but it doesn't seem much call for it now, so I've still got all this stash. I have been destashing, but not on stuff that I like. So this is representing what's hung on a wall, a piece of ribbon. Now I have no idea where I got this from. I probably bought a stash or something from eBay, but I kind of just I thought it was a bit funky. Transportation. Now this was, you know, you could go down the train route or the car route, but I thought I'd go down the balloon, because balloon is a mode of transport. So they're rubber stamps from Crafty Individuals, so I will incorporate that somewhere. Something sharp. I have a little pot of hat pins that I bought for crafting that I've never used, so I thought I'd use that. And I always thought hat pins were longer. I think you can get them much longer, but that's obviously a small one. And again, trying to tie in the colours. A photo of your family or a family member. So I struggled with this one, but I came up with, I've got 3 children, but my 2 daughters tend to do lots together, so you get photographs of them together, and this one is of my youngest daughter's graduation. But what I thought I would do is turn it into, I'd used a die to create it into postage stamps, so I might cut pieces out. I haven't decided yet, but I quite liked the idea that it wasn't just a photograph, and I could just rip these bits apart and do what I want with it. So I was quite pleased with that. And the bonus was a form. Now this is just a digital print, and then I printed something on the back. So again, you know, it's just a case of putting, I don't know what sort of form they meant, because having a dressmaker's background, a form is what you put clothes on when you're designing clothes, and you create a form to the size that you need. So, but I assumed in this instance they meant a form as opposed to, and probably a form. That's not. I think that's a receipt. But anyway, you know, a loose interpretation. And so to start, one thing that I always do, I like to put background papers on the back of it. So I thought this was this never-ending, it's got hundreds of pages in this, and unfortunately I accidentally bought 2 online, so I've got hundreds of pages of these scrapbook sheets. So I thought it was quite, I kind of liked the colour matches, you know, I think it all goes. So I thought what I would do is just kind of just create some background bits for everything to sit on. So I'll do that. This book is 5.5 square, so what I'm going to do, if I cut them 5-inch square, then I can have something in the background. I'm just getting my decollage trimmer, and of course it doesn't fit. The decollage trimmer doesn't fit. It's only 6, how many inches is it? I think it's 8 inches. So yeah, I can't obviously fit the whole thing in. So what I'll probably do is fold it in half, and then I don't want that. I think that, well, I think, yeah, could do, because I do have a clock showing, don't I? So, but I don't think, I think it's too dominating, and I want my clock to show up. So I'm going to stick this here, and I'm going to cut this at 5 inches. There we go. Noisy, noisy, noisy. I want to cut it all the way around, so let's do this. Cut it, oh, that's slightly under. Well, it doesn't matter if it's smaller, does it? And then let's move it down here so you get a different decal. Move that over there. There you go. So we've got 2 pieces. They're actually different. That's good. Just put that noisy one away. I'm assuming it's because of the shape of it. That's why it's so noisy. Let's get rid of that piece of paper. I can't tell you the state of my room at the moment. Had a busy day. I've made a card for somebody, and I've done all sorts today. So they're going to go on there. Then I'm thinking I'll put the clock, and what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put some gilding wax on it just to ring the changes a bit. So that will go on there. I think I'll probably cut this down, that one. The ribbon, which is quite leery, I could actually put it underneath the clock. Not sure about that. But also I want to incorporate these photographs, this, which is not difficult, but this. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp the balloon onto here. So it's just deciding what size stamp I'm going to put on there. Probably the smaller one, I think. Perhaps that's what I'll do. And it says, up and away in my beautiful balloon, come fly with me. Float among the stars. Fly. So I'm going to do, oh, hang on. There's that one. I quite like the up. I think that's what I'll do. So let's get on way with that. As I said, so I'm going to take that out because obviously I don't need that in there. Put this in here. Put that there and up. We'll go there. Move that out of the way. Let's get some ink. What colour should I do? I think I might do it in a distress ink, and I think, no I won't. I'm going to do it in an archive ink. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it in VersaFine Vintage Sepia. Decisions. Just because I think it will go with the rest of it. Now I haven't cut around that stamp very well, so get these because I don't want those extra bits showing. And around there. It's just the way it is, isn't it? So, wow, that's gorgeous. Love that. Let's do that again. That's absolutely lovely. I'm really, really pleased with that. What I might do once it's dry, I'll probably put some glossy accents or something on it, just to bring out the colours of it. Oh, that's a bit dry. Let's just clean that. There you go. Let's get this out of here. Take that out of there, put that over there, and put this away. Oops, sorry, apologies. That was a bit of a bang, wasn't it? Let's put that away over there. Right, so there's a start. That's your transport. I think I really, really like that. I wonder if I should have used the bigger one. With the clock, I'm just going to use a little bit of gilding wax. So what I want is, I've got all sorts of, I don't like that one. Let's try this one. What I don't want to do, I'm just going to use this because I don't want to get gilding wax in anything and you'll never get it off again. So I've got lots of different gilding waxes. I think I will do it in, I've got 2 golds, and I think I'll do it in one of those. She says rummage, rummage. So my gilding waxes that I've had for years, of course, are in here. I've got rusty brown, that sounds, let's try that one. This is a Art Academy, don't know. So what you have to do is, you can't, oh, I'm not sure if that's going to work, but no, you can't see that. That's a bit of a waste of time. Let's try something different. Let's try this old silver, but I wanted to keep the brown, that was the thing. Smells amazing. It's got a really nice scent to it. Well, I suppose that's slightly better than just having brown card. I could touch it up, I suppose, with the silver, with the old silver. You actually don't need very much. That's why you have them so long, because you don't need very much of it. Let's do a bit, and your hands end up filthy. So let's do this old silver. I don't know how. I think obviously the other silver I've got is bright. So let's do a different finger. And let's just do it so it's on just some of it, not all of it. Perhaps there you go. I think that looks, yeah, it looks like I've done something to it anyway, doesn't it? So, and my husband's just been out and bought me some baby wipes. And actually, you can't just use soap and water with these, with gilding wax. You do have to, well, that's my experience anyway. You do actually have to rub it off. As you can see, this is a really old mat, but I do keep them because just for times like this. Really? Stick that there. Wipe my hands. Right, and we'll let that dry. When it dries, what you have to do is buff it up afterwards. It's kind of like using polish in my head. So, we've got that. There always seems to be some sort of photograph that I use, which is quite interesting, isn't it? So, those 2 will go on there. We've got the form that needs to go on. Well, I'll just cut a piece of that off. It's the ribbon that's causing me the issue. So, I suppose what I could do is cut it. Obviously these are not fabric scissors because they're not cutting very well, so that's it. They're just my Tim Holtz craft scissors. Okay, so that could, it's quite, I thought I'd use, I mean I've got loads of different ribbons, but I thought it'd be quite nice to just use something that was a little bit different. I'm not so sure now. I like things at angles, you might have noticed that about me. So let's cut this at an angle. All the bits coming off of it, that's better. So that's what I'll do. I'll stick that there. The fraying I'm not bothered about. That can go there. That is a little bit lost. Not sure what to do with that because I think it's a little bit lost. This is going to go on here once I polish it off. Oh yeah, so we've got a pin. We've got the hat pin and we've got this. So probably what I'll do, I'll use this ruler, so probably just use something like that. God, that's not very good, is it? Okay, so that could possibly go there like that. I want this to be relevant, and I can't see. I could use it as a hand on the clock, couldn't I? In fact, if I've got two items out, let me see if I can find them. Hat pins, because I had quite a few different ones. So I've got this little pot here, and I've got a white one as well. And I reckon if I could treat them like hands on the clock, and I don't want to cover over that, so let's move this out the way. The art to these is doing it like this, isn't it? Really, I'm not over keen on this. I did have some other ones, but I think I gave them away. I do that. There you go. That'll do. That's really good. So where are we? We've got the ribbon, we've got the clock, we've got something sharp, we've got the bonus of form, we've got transportation, and then we've got this, and this is the photo of your family. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to, as I indicated at the beginning, I'm going to do that. I think that could be redundant, that up. Yeah, I think perhaps I'll stick that there and stick that there. Oh no, it's going over her eyes, I can't do that. I'll stick that there and stick that there. Do you know? Quite liking that. I think that covers it all as well. Quite amazing. Right, okay, I'm going to stick it all down and then I'm going to come back to you. Okay, so I've stuck everything down that I showed you. Trying to get this straight. I'm forever trying to get this straight. So what I've done, I've used in fact I could put something on there, couldn't I, too? But I was going to use the ends of the hat pins to point up, but you couldn't see them, they were a bit lost. So I think I will probably put a gem or something there. In fact, let's see what I've got. Okay, I've got these. Have I used that one? One of these I've opened. I don't know which one I've opened. This one. And I'll just stick a gem in there, so then, where are they? That's typical me. I use it and then, I really like these, excuse my old, oh, that's not working. Oh, it's not on there properly, is it? I don't use gems very often, so this invariably happens. Oh, so it has nothing on it. How boring is this to watch? Okay, I've got glue all over my hands anyway. Let me just stick that there. So you've got a kind of a bit of a focal point. I'll probably use my 3-in-1 glue on that actually, just to make sure it does stick. Yeah, so all I've got to do now is stick the prompts on there. So the prompts for week 6 is objects hung on the wall, which I thought would be a clock, piece of ribbon, transportation, which is the hot air balloon, something sharp, which is I've used for hands here, which are these are hat pins, a photo of your family members, and a form. And obviously a background paper, and I've inked all the bits and bobs as well, and I did polish this up. Now I don't know if you can really see it, but it becomes quite more metallic. If you do it in black, you really notice it. So I will stick this on here and take a photograph and stick it at the end. Thank you for watching. Thanks. Bye.